When I first arrived in the United Kingdom as a student, I expected to see the children of millionaires and billionaires living lavish lifestyles. What I discovered instead completely shocked me and revealed a troubling truth about how we might be raising the next generation of African leaders. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow The Real Crow for weekly uploads. The first culture shock I experienced was seeing UK-born, white, English undergraduates, including children of millionaires, working holiday and weekend jobs to support themselves. This wasn't just something the middle class did. It was the norm, regardless of family wealth. Foreign students followed this practice too, with one notable exception: status-conscious Africans. Let me share something that stunned me. I once watched Richard Branson, yes, the billionaire owner of Virgin Airlines, explain that his children travel in economy class even when he and his wife are in upper class. A billionaire in pounds sterling, deliberately not spoiling his children. Meanwhile, a quick survey would show that only children from Africa consistently fly business or upper class to begin their studies in the UK. No other foreign students do this. In the UK, there is no aircraft attached to the Prime Minister's office. The PM travels on British Airways like ordinary citizens. Even the royal family follows suit. The Queen doesn't have an aircraft for her exclusive use. Have you seen what Kate Middleton, the wife of Prince William and future Queen of England, drives? A Volkswagen Golf, a modest, practical car that any middle-class person might own. But there's one fundamental difference between their culture and ours, generally speaking. They, even the billionaires, work for their money, while too many of our wealthy have obtained riches through lobbying. Meanwhile, in Africa, we have young adults who have never worked a single day in their lives, insisting on flying only first or business class and driving the latest luxury vehicles, all fully funded by their loving parents. I often receive anxious calls from parents. My son graduated 2 years ago and is still looking for a job. Can you please help? My response is always the same. Where exactly is this child? Why are you making this call instead of them? The truth? The child, often in their late 20s, is likely cruising around African cities in their father's sparkling new SUV with a girlfriend or boyfriend and receiving pocket money that would put most working professionals' salaries to shame. I see them in my office occasionally, 26-year-olds with absolutely no marketable skills, just a polished CV written by their father's secretary. They arrive driven by a chauffeur to the interview. During our conversation, we inevitably reach the question of salary expectations. Their answer? $4,000 per month. Not because they've earned it or have valuable skills to offer, but because my current pocket money is $3,000. And I feel any employer should pay me more than my parents. This is why over-ambitions continues to thrive across our continent. We've created a society of young people raised to expect something for nothing, as if it were their birthright. While my examples come from families of considerable affluence, similar patterns exist across socioeconomic levels throughout Africa, from north to south, east to west. Wake up, mothers and fathers of Africa. This syndrome of "my children will not suffer what I suffered" is destroying their future and our continents. You are, with all due respect, loving your children to death. The children of governors, ministers, senators, and councillors across Africa, raised on stolen billions, are being set up for failure, not success. If we want our children to bring about the change we've been praying for, we must teach them to work hard, to stand on their own merit, and most importantly, to be content with what they've earned honestly, True love for our children means preparing them for reality, not shielding them from it. It means teaching them the value of hard work, not the expectation of handouts. The future of Africa depends on it. The choice is ours. Will we continue raising entitled children who perpetuate themselves with tall ambitions? Or will we raise a generation of hardworking, ethical leaders who can truly transform our beautiful continent? The answer starts in our homes, with our parenting choices today. Kickstart your mind shift now. Subscribe, like, and follow The Real Crow for more inspirational stories.